All right, so an activities that I choose for my students recently is like studies about the presentation skills. And let me share the screen to show you what kind of assessment or resource or technology that I used for this activity. And I think that's kind of the great, first is appropriate and a great tools. So to use for this class. All right, let me share the screen. All right, so let me see. So this is like kind of like slides presentation I used for the class about the presenting like leader. And in this class, I asked my student to read an article about 5 steps formulas for presenting like leaders. And then they read that, and then they take some notes, and then they just take notes the lessons that they learned from the article, and then we're gonna discuss on the class. And then I asked my student to do the 1 week course from the Coursera. This is a course. It's about like presentation with purpose, create, deliver, effective presentation. It's offered by IBM, and of course, my students studies on Coursera platform. So they have 1 week to finish this course, and we also have some online meeting on Zoom to discuss what lessons that they learned from this topic. For example, I asked my students to study the videos on this course. Let me see. This one. So there's 7 topics, and I asked them to watch and to learn 2 or 3 topics before one class. So and then in class we was meeting on Zoom, and in the class just raise some question here, and we discuss about the topic that we already learned. I also use another resource. Is like is from is kind of interactive materials from the Manchester University. This one. Yeah. So I'm sorry. Yeah. So I also use this one. So university, it's I learned this from University of Manchester Library. So we also have some activity for my students to like to test their learning outcomes. Yeah. So that is kind of the brief descriptions about my chosen activity for my classes. Thank you.